Hello and you're welcome once more to another edition of the 3-day weather forecast from the Nigerian Meteorological Agency. I am Onyyilo Desmond. And so our rains have fully established over the southern part of the country and the central states. We've had reports of ample rains within the last 2 to 3 days from the southern part, specifically in Akwa Ibom and parts of the Federal Capital Territory and a few areas within the central state. So we now see the storms more organized and now propagating across the country, like this imagery that shows us the weather that occurred between Wednesday and into Thursday morning. So we see this storm just gathering momentum, just building, and as it does so, it propagates across the central states where we had rains all through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And by this morning, Thursday, we see the storm exiting through the western part of the country. It has drained so much energy over the atmosphere of the country, and so for the rest of Thursday, the prospects of rains are more to the southern part of the country, the coastal areas, and a few areas within the inland areas of the south. A few thunderstorms are also probable over the high ground of the central states and the Mambila region adjoining the Cameroon mountains. We do not expect much over the rest of the country for Thursday. One other thing we see from the rains is the fact that it has helped lower the maximum temperatures across most parts of the country, except the extreme northern part of the country where temperatures are still quite high. And that is understandable because we do not have much rain over there now like we've had central and the south. So we see temperatures within their lower 30s, mostly with Jos Plateau recording the lowest maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius expected over there for Thursday. And so as we get into Friday, we expect another storm to begin to brew over the eastern flank of the country and the high grounds of the central state. So we expect this storm to build up and also propagate again across the country, traversing and giving thunderstorms to most parts of the country from the east to the central state, the southern parts of the country. We expect this rainstorm to also head towards the western flank, and by Saturday, the last day of our forecast, we expect this storm to be exiting the western flank just like we had from Wednesday into Thursday. And this time around, we have prospects of ample rains to head towards the northwestern flank of the country. So areas around Sokoto into Kebbi, Zamfara, parts of Kaduna, Niger State, and Kwara should expect some ample rains by Friday night into Saturday morning. It's only wise that within this period that all hands are on deck and we ensure that our drains are kept clean. And if you happen to reside near a floodplain, you may want to be wary and be cautious. It costs nothing to evacuate when you see that there's so much rain within a short time, as that's how flash flood occurs. You can equally come back after these storms have passed. And for those who are driving on the road, we also advise within this time, because the storms come with so much energy. You see them coming with very strong and so much thunder and lightning affecting electrical appliances. And like we always advise, do not turn off your electrical appliances during the rain. Do not try to disconnect these appliances from the switches during the rain. You may do that before the rain and not during the storm. So this is the outlook for the next 3 days, and of course it will also help to also keep temperatures on the lower side and quite clement. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.